Namaste. Welcome to Inspirations and Essence of Life. Tonight, we're going to address your appetite of inspiration from the ancient city, Lalitpur. Lalitpur, the city of craftsmanship, the city of cultural heritage, the city of traditions, and the city of happiness. The major portion of Lalitpur civilization underlies in Lalitpur Municipality. So, this administrative division introduced Lalitpur Municipality, and today we have the current mayor of Lalitpur Municipality, Chiri Babu Maharjan, with us.
Okay, my name is Chiri Babu Maharjan. The name itself sounds the Newar name as well as the farmer community name. And I was born in Suyog in 1957, November 22. And my father passed away when I was 4.5 years old. So I don't recall my father's face. I have a brother who did his PhD very recently from Birmingham University. And I have my brother, elder brother. And on top of we three brothers, we got three elder sisters. And my mother was around, I guess, 33, 34 years old when my dad passed away. So my family was really miserable at that time. We got our farming, but no labor. It was very difficult. So we were grown up with big difficulties. But however, we managed to come up, and my all three sisters and my brother, they didn't go to school. And I'm quite lucky, and my brother is more lucky than me. I went to school and I was always class topper from class 1 to 10. And I did my master's in business administration. My attention was really focused on social upliftment or social services. In that case, we did a lot of social jobs. Like we established public library, we established it's the free clinic, social campaigns like cleaning, it's painting of, repainting or painting of the temples. And we did help quite a lot regarding the festivities, tangible and intangible heritage. And I was elected city commissioner during Panchayat era twice. And then in the multi-party democracy, I was again elected as ward chair for third time. So I did hat-trick, okay? That was what my political scenario starts. Again, I was the project manager on Tribhuvan International Airport project. So I took an assignment in Canada for 3 months. Thereafter, I was again involved massively in the social causes. Again, I was elected as the chairman of Japu Samaj. After that, in May 2017, I got ticket from Nepali Congress, and then I won the mayoral position. So that's it, how I came here.
Chiri Babu Maharjan, we all know as administrative leader, a progressive mayor, but we would also like to know more about your life.
I'm married to Miss Chiri Maharjan, who is close to my house. It's not that far. So we fell in love, and I was student of Tripadma school, and she was student of Adarsh Kanya Mandir. In that case, both schools are adjoining. So whenever we go school, whenever we come back school, we used to see each other. Later on, we married, and currently we got 3 children, 2 daughters and 1 boy. And my boy son, he is Vivek Maharjan, and he did his engineering from Texas University. And now currently he is working for Northeast Railway Station of United States, and he married over there. And then I got two daughters. One is Vidya Maharjan, and then I got the younger daughter, she is Raksha Maharjan. And my mother passed away at the age of 87. So I'm quite lucky that I nurtured her during her time with me. And she completed her, what we say, Jamku.
For 5 years, you had this opportunity to lead the ancient and vital municipality, Lalitpur Municipality. So let's hear more from him about the achievements that he's able to make in Lalitpur Municipality, the steps, and what were his vision and what are his vision for the forthcomings.
Lalitpur Metropolitan City is the oldest city in the country. This is, Lalitpur is 5 months older than Kathmandu. So we claim this is the oldest one, okay? Currently we are celebrating 103 years, and on push 2, we are going to enter 104 years. That's coming, okay? So we are the pioneer in this job. My vision was to make this city a livable city. There are so many components wherein where we have to give our attention. So, but it was very difficult at the earlier days because we didn't have ACT, we didn't have any projects in our project banks. So it was very difficult. But however, the earlier 6-7 months was quite difficult, but we managed to bring this under control. And since then, we are performing good job. Okay. Currently, we have conducted almost 141 board meetings, and we conducted 7 municipal assembly wherein we pass budgets. So in this case, we are doing pretty good in multiple arenas. Okay, if you go from this point to Patan Darbar Square or wherever within the jurisdiction of our area, whatever you see over there, more than 95% is our responsibility. Okay, for instance, these days education, it's our job. Cooperative organizations, it's our job. Okay, there are so many things we have to do, but however, as of this date, we are doing good job. Our attempt is to make this city a smart city by not touching the heritage site. Okay, so in that case, we have done or we are doing so many factors or components on smart city items.
You undertook a lot of projects during your tenure. Can you please highlight 5 key projects that happened during your tenure today in these inspirations?
We are trying to maintain greenery in our Lalitpur Metropolitan City area. You can experience once you cross Bagmati River, you will see greenery on both sides of the road. So that is the system we have implemented in Lalitpur Metropolitan City, number 1. And there are so many garden projects we accomplished. Okay, and there are so many pond projects we reinstated. For instance, those were almost gone in those days, but we reinstated those. Just take an example of Pimbal Pokhari, Purnachandi Pokhari, okay, Lagankhel is Nu Puku, and then so many other ponds in Bungamati, Kokana. Okay, so we have reinstated so many ponds in our city, and the most important thing is we have constructed 32.5 kilometers of bicycle lane. Okay, so but however, now this date is fading away, but we are going to repaint it very soon. But those 32.5 kilometers of bicycle lanes, where we constructed those by squeezing the international standard. Okay, so in that case, of course, if you look onto the international standard, it may say, okay, it needs 1.6 meter at least. But in our cases, that is not the case. Okay, we have squeezed because depend on the roads width, we have squeezed those. Number one. Again, number two, the bicycle lanes are dedicated and shared lane. But in that case, we didn't construct dedicated lanes so far because the road condition does not permit. However, currently we have already tendered one project on ring road. So we are going to have 15.8 kilometer of international size of bicycle lane. So that is going to construct within couple days. Then the most important thing we have done is preservation of heritage. In that case, whenever we say heritage, it does have two components, tangible and intangible heritage. Where there is tangible heritage, lot of intangible activities will follow there. Okay, so whenever the massive earthquake came, it demolished so many temples. But as of this date, we have already reinstated all of those. Currently, there are couple projects going on. All of these things we are involved directly or indirectly. Okay. Again, we have one what we say the Sor festival. We say it's the Kharga Jatra, or in Nepali Newar it's a Payo Jatra. That was stopped long time back, almost 23 years before our local election. But once we came here, we started that. So that festival is already started, and that occurs during Dasai festival. We have installed smart street lights here in Lalitpur Metropolitan City. The first phase has been complete, and the second phase has been tendered, wherein we are going to install 1150 units of smart street lights. And in third phase, we are going to have smart street lights on ring road. Previously, we didn't have home address system here. Okay, so we have distributed the GIS based this block number system, and we got 81,000 households. So each and every house has got block number these days. One more project I just like to mention you is over Lagankhel, wherein there is Ashoka Stupa. Okay, so on the south and on the west of Ashoka Stupa, it includes 4 ponds. And during our childhood, the ponds did have Kamal Kuful. It's a lotus. Okay, lotus flower over there. But once that was occupied by army, it looks like a barren line, nothing over there. So I promised, okay, you give me that line back to me, I will grow lotus over there. So the project is now underway. Currently, we are putting transparent green fence over there.
That's great. And what's your future plan to develop a clean, green and transparent Lalitpur municipality?
Our vision is quite clear, and we try to do so many things which is not yet complete. Just take an example of Pathan Darbar Square, where every year flooding occurs over there because the drainage system was very bad. So I work in association with Asian Development Bank, and they have provided us 540 million rupees in order to put a new system, a trunk line system of 2.8 kilometer in length and 1.4 meter diameter of the pipe system. Okay, so that project is already started, and we have accomplished 40% complete. This is the first such project in the heritage site. So it was really complicated project, but we are carrying this very, very easily, nicely. Okay, we have started reconstruction of reinstatement of few temple projects like Degu Taleju in the Darbar Square, that has been started. Balkumari Mandir, that has also been started. Narsing Mandir also started, and then Kokana Rudrayani Temple, that has also been started. So I have to complete all of these major temple projects here in my city. Now regarding education, we have provided from ECD up to class 12. It's our responsibility. So we have to improve massively over there, number one. Number two, health Now, during the COVID time, out of the 753 municipalities, we did exemplary job. So we are very proud that we have done very good job during the COVID pandemic. Okay, so again, we should be ready for all of those. I mean, all of possible pandemic that may come. Maybe COVID may come again. The next thing is my big achievement so far is DRR. Disaster risk reduction components are kept under one roof. That has been started, but it has to be renovated or it has to be expanded. Like we don't have fire brigade equipment in good shape. We got very old fire brigade equipments, but now I have to fortify those equipment in the coming years. But of course, I'm very proud that in our pipeline these days we got several projects in our pipeline. Okay, like I'm going to bring the Rajkulo, the irrigation system of this metropolitan city. That I'm going to bring that from Thika Bhairav to Lagankhel, the Sapta Patal Pokhari. So it is 14.2 kilometers from there. However, it has already came to Dholahiti. So from Dholahiti, it has to come to the inner city. For that, the study is being undertaken. So I'm expecting a DPR report very soon. So once it comes, then everything will be irrigated. Okay, so that once the upper part of the core city, that is Lagankhel, once those big ponds were filled with water, then of course the core area that is on the north downstream, of course the water spots are there which are currently dry because of the water table gone underneath. So we expect that those water spouts will again be reinstated. So including those as well as the wells will be recharged. This is what we are expecting, but this is quite ambitious project.
Lalitpur Municipality in past 5 years is able to witness a lot of changes, and it's because of the leadership that they chose. And again, as a mayor of Lalitpur Municipality, how would you address people on what sort of candidates, how should they choose their leadership when they are casting their votes?
Yeah, we must ensure the betterment of our future generation. If we do any mistake, the repercussion lies on future generation. So in that case, my main motto is make no mistake, number one, okay? And explore all the possibilities in order to give your deliveries to the citizens. So in that case, I used to say, no stone unturned, okay? Second thing. Then third thing is you must be crystal clear regarding transparency. So if these three items are undertaken, you will be a good people's representative. However, I just want to add on it that because these days we used to say we are the local government, okay? We got direct connectivity with the people. Of course, these days they don't need to go to Singadarabad, the parliament building, okay? That is very true. So in that case, we got connectivity with the local people almost every day, 24 hours a day. So in that case, we must address onto their local problems as well. Okay. So if you deal with them nicely, no problem in the election. So my best suggestion is to the upcoming local leaders is they must be trustworthy. Okay. They must not do any higgledy-piggledy business. Okay. Because this is quite small area. Okay. If you do anything mistake, it spreads like jungle fire. Okay. Again, these days the social media is very strong.
As a mayor candidate, what's your biggest strength and what qualifies you to be on that position?
It is blessing by the local people. Okay. So whenever they come here with their problem, but normally what I do, I don't tell them come tomorrow, boli aunu. I don't say like that. Okay. I will immediately call the concerned people over my office and then I used to fix their problem. Okay, I used to address their problems. Then they give me tons of blessings, you see, which I enjoy too much. And of course, that is more valued than anything, you see. So I'm quite fortunate to have blessings from my citizens. In that case, normally, as I said, I don't mind. These days, they have their connection with me through so many medias, including mobile phone, and they will come to my place in the morning, in the evening, in the afternoon, no problem. So I used to address their grievances and whatever they bring to me. So in that case, once I do that, once I address to their grievances, they are quite satisfied. So that is the inspiration gearing up, you see. That's it.
Thank you, Chiri Babu Maharjan, for inspiring us tonight.
Thank you for the opportunity given to me, and thank you to all the crew members.
Today, it's Ganatantra Divas in Nepal. So tonight we are very happy to bring you the elected mayor from one vital municipality of Nepal. So we Nepali people should be very, very aware of institutionalizing our democracy and properly use our democratic rights. Thank you very much for being with us tonight. See you again. Till then, take care, namaste and good night.